Hey Angela, how you doing? I'm Ollie Harding and I work in the cooking department with Chef Robin. And Robin shared with me your question for Ask a PACC Expert. I've been nominated as the Instagram expert from our department. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to guide you through the first step of taking a picture and then uploading it through to Instagram using hashtags. And I'll also talk about why we use hashtags and what they're used for.
Okay, so how do we get a picture from our gallery into our Instagram feed? The first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is to click on the Instagram icon. You need to download the application first. Click on that, and at the bottom of the screen you see we have some icons, and in the middle there's a plus sign. We're going to click on the plus sign, and that's going to take us directly through to our gallery. And what we can do there is we're going to choose the picture that we want to upload today. I'm going to do a duck dish, and then we click next. What that's going to do is take us through to the editing portion of Instagram. Now we have all the different filters that Instagram have preloaded into their data bank, and varying degrees of intensity for light and saturation, etc. And these are just preset, and they fix a need. But what I like to do is I like to, next to filter it says edit, I like to click on the edit button, and I like to do everything a little bit more personalized. And then all of these have a slider up and down, and it's just a case really of playing with these slides until you reach a desired saturation or highlight that suits you and that you're happy with. The good thing with this, if you have bad lighting, sometimes you can fake the lighting with these editing tools. There's also this cool one here that you can blur out a tiny amount, move it around the screen, enlarge it. So there's some really cool things you can do in the editing yourself rather than just sticking with one of their filters. And then once you have it to the point that you're happy with, I'm actually going to have that a little bit blurred. So I'm going to click on done, and then next on the top right hand corner, and that's going to take us through to the writing part of the post. On the top you can see it says write caption. This is a smoked duck dish, and so I'm just going to write that. Underneath there we can tag people. This isn't a hashtag, this is tagging people that you like, that you're interested in. So I work with a company called Chef's Roll. I like to tag them in pictures that I do. They do the same with me. When you're happy with that, we're going to click the tick. Now underneath where our caption here, we're going to start adding some hashtags. You asked about what are hashtags for, why do we use them? A hashtag is a way for someone on Instagram to search for a picture that inspires them, or it's just something that they need some information or want some information on. So for example, I've got a smoked duck dish here. So people maybe wanting to look for this dish would maybe be hashtagging duck. We always need to put in the little hashtag sign first, and then with no space we add our word afterwards. So I'm also going to tag Montreal because I'm there. I'm going to do this is a healthy dish, so people looking for healthy food might want to search for this, so hashtag healthy food. There's a fair amount of protein there with the duck, so people looking for different types of proteins may search for it. The company that I tagged, Chef's Roll, I'm also going to hashtag them. So people that are searching for Chef's Roll dishes would type that in, and this dish would also come up. And then you need to be honest with it too. You want an audience to come and see it, but there's no point me hashtagging cars and then they end up looking at this picture. So we're going to stick to hashtags that specifically apply to this picture. So duck, Montreal, healthy food, protein. I have a hashtag play with your food, so I always add that. And then also some of my students and chefs and cooks that work for me, they also use that. So we've made our own album, cyber album, inside of Instagram with that hashtag. So play with your food. And I'm happy with that. So we have the description, we have our hashtags. I've tagged someone. If you add location, it's up to you. You can also add where you are. Underneath, you can post to Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. I don't have those accounts, so I won't be doing that. And then once you've double checked through everything and you're happy with it, you just click on the share button. And then after a couple of seconds, it's going to load in to your feed, and then bottom right hand corner into your gallery. So this is my gallery right here. If you change your mind and there's some hashtags you think you may have forgotten, you can click on the 3 vertical lines in the top right hand corner, and that gives you a chance to edit, delete. So I'm going to edit, and then I'm going to add another hashtag, Montreal food pick. And then for our hashtags, there's never any spaces. It's just one long word. And then I'm also, if I was looking for a job, I could type in Montreal food stylist. And if there was a company looking for a food stylist in Montreal, they would maybe tag that. And then you just click on the tick sign again. So that's how we use hashtags and upload a picture from our gallery onto Instagram. In the next video, we're going to talk about sharing a video or even to our stories too.